Hi, Hannah and Fisher again. I'm here looking over your intermediate trick title now, and I haven't actually looked through this beforehand, so we're just going to do the assessment together. And this is great because I see balance for pause on small platforms. This is the intermediate trick that I was talking about in your novice application. This is exactly what I want to see. So it's a really small platform. This is going to make her hold that kind of triangle shape. So this is the intermediate version of the novice trick that you did before. So let's have a look. It's tough for her. She's thinking about it. There she goes, really nice. And she's able to stay on there for a little while too, which is great. So you get the point for balance on a small platform or a brick. Looks really nice. Let's look at the next one. Baton jumping. Good. Good. And we saw that in the novice application. She's got a great cue for jumping. She's really good at following your finger, and she's not reliant on food, which is perfect. So you get the point for that. Let's see, close a door. Great. I love that she's using her paws. Using use of paws is actually slightly more advanced than use of face or nose to kind of nose it shut. So that's a really nice version. I like that a lot. Gonna give you the point for that. I'm just gonna keep score. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So far, 3 points. Good. You need 12 for this one. All right, so directional casting. This one, unfortunately, I can't give you. So directional casting really requires like multiple platforms. So you would need 3 chairs that all looked the same. And then Fisher would have to go and sit on the one chair that you point at. So directional casting, I can't give you for this one. Um, you're welcome to resubmit if you want a clip of her doing this just for fun. Uh, but we can make up the point somewhere else. I am sure since I've seen a number of advanced tricks that aren't on the list for this, so I'm not too worried. But yes, for directional casting, the idea is you have several identical platforms, and your dog's job is to choose the one that you're pointing to go sit on. Nice, there's your figure 8 back. And again, I really like your body cue on this. It's really clean and it looks great. It just looks really nice. You're not messing around with your hands. You're not doing anything that's luring her. She really understands what she's doing with figure 8. So I really like it. Okay, so 6 hand signals. We got spin, sit, down, stand, say please, wave, and roll over. There's our spin. There's our sit, down, nice, stand, sit, pretty, wave. Oh, that's so cute. And really nice. Good. And this actually answers my question that I had in our novice assessment. Is she following your hand cues or is she following your voice? I wonder if she's following your hand cues more than your voice because this looks really nice. And one of the pitfalls of giving our verbal cue and hand cue at the same time is sometimes we don't have the hand cue and we don't realize it until we try and do something like this. But this looks really great. If you want to do the flip reverse version of this for verbal cues, I would go ahead just for fun. See if you can get Fisher to do all of the same tricks on the verbal cue alone. So no hand cues, only verbal cues, and that will tell you if she's got both cues equally or if she's responding to your body cues only. But that looks really nice. All 6 tricks look perfect. Look at that happy tail. Good. Jump through hooped arms. Looks lovely. This is one of my favorite tricks. Oh, that was so cute. She came through middle position too. It looks awesome. No way you're not getting the point for that one. It looks amazing. So leg weaves again. Really nice body cue. Really good understanding of what she has to do. Really nice. So you get the point for that one. Let's look at peekaboo. Good. I like how she's looking up at you and checking in. Really nice. So middle looks really, really nice. For intermediate, that is perfect. You don't need any more than that. If you want to challenge yourself, try going around in circles. So try turning left, turning right, or going around in a big, like left-hand circle around your living room, and then a right-hand circle around your living room, just to test whether she is aware of where the position is on the circle. Like if she can hold position despite the change in direction. It's much harder for some dogs. So that's a challenge for you if you're interested. Okay, let's look at rollover. I saw it before. It looks great. Good. So I just want to look at rollover again. Um, Yeah, so her rollover looks great. Your hand cue again, it's very near the floor. So this is something again, I'm being super picky because there's no intermediate level feedback that I can give you. You're well above an intermediate level feedback. This is advanced level feedback. So your hand cue at ground level, I don't think she needs that anymore. She's got a solid understanding of what rollover is. So you can try phasing this into verbal cue alone. So say rollover first, and then give her the help that she needs by giving her that longer hand cue. So the new cue comes first, and then the familiar cue comes second as a hint in case she doesn't get the first cue. And over time, she'll understand that, oh, when I hear rollover, that means the hand cue is going to come and then I'm going to roll over, and she'll start preempting the hand cue. She'll just roll over on verbal cue already. The other thing that you can do is change your hand cue so it's not on the ground. You have a lot of hand cues, so it might get complicated. You could sit down, stand. They're all on quite tight hand cues. So I would suggest maybe even having this um, on a different type of cue, like maybe a movement or a big spin, or maybe you turn around, or maybe you use a leg, like your leg goes in circles or your foot draws a circle, just so it looks significantly different to her than any of your other hand cues. When we get to having a dog with a big tricks repertoire like Fisher has, you do start to run out of signals. So it's a problem. It's one of those dogs, one of those things that happens when you have a really well trained dog. You're like, oh, what's my new cue gonna be for this? But I think that she could do something that's not so easy. I think she could do a more subtle cue for this. So it's nice. Shake is perfect. It's exactly what it should look like. And sit pretty is something that you guys are doing really, really well. She has this perfect square sit. She is perfectly in balance. That's not easy for dogs to achieve. So really, really good. Good show it sorry It's good for her. It shows me that she has good core strength, she's got good balance, she has a solid square sit, so she's not like kind of lopsided or her conformation is bad or whatever. She looks perfect. So this is actually really, really nice to see and not easy for a lot of dogs to achieve. The other thing I like about this is, again, you have that nice tight hand cue, and it is more subtle, right? You're not luring her up with your hand. You've got this nice subtle, close to your body hand cue that she's responding to, and she's responding really well to it. Yep, so go to target mark, perfect. Looks really nice. So I'm just going to time this. We're on like 143. Look at her. She's so good. Okay, and 204. So, yep, that's a good 20 seconds. Perfect. There she goes. Good. Really, really nice. So, I don't have as many notes for you this time for intermediate. What I am going to write is, let me just look back through here. Pattern, jumping, close the door. This was perfect. So, directional casting. Um, I'm just going to give you a rundown of what that trick looks like. If I can find a good video, I will show you, and if I can't, I will just do a description of it. Your weaves look so great. Your cues, jump through arms looks nice. Yeah, I'm going to leave you some feedback for middle. So middle, extra challenges. So again, this is just if you're interested in challenging yourself, try some circles, try some direction changes, and try some pace changes as well, and see if she's able to maintain that position. It looks really good for intermediate level. And what else do we have? We have roll over. So your cue for rollover, I'm gonna leave you the note of where am I? There it goes. Of just roll over cue could be more subtle. But I have no feedback at intermediate level. All of these tricks at intermediate level are perfect. Stay was really nice too. Okay, awesome. Really, really good job. Let me just, I'm pretty sure even without the directional casting, you still got all of the points that you need. Hang on, so here we go. I have my little note here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you have 13 out of 12. Oh goodness, I can't type. So that is a pass. So really, really nice job. Well done. Definitely earned your intermediate title, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your advanced one next. Let's do it.